After a powerful storm, the wetlands of Florida slowly begin to calm. Floodwater spreads across the Everglades, turning quiet land into moving rivers. In the wild, every new day begins with survival. A mother cougar moves carefully through the flooded forest. Behind her, a young cub follows closely. The cub is curious about everything around it. Every sound, every ripple feels like an invitation to explore. But the wild is never completely safe. Even calm water can hide danger. Near the edge of the river, movement catches the cub's attention. A fish splashes on the surface. The cub watches carefully. Its eyes focus on the small movement in the water. Slowly, it steps closer to the muddy bank. Curiosity takes another step forward. Suddenly, the soft mud collapses. The cub slips into the rushing water.
In the aftermath of the storm,
The
mother
current
faces
pulls
a
it away
desperate
from the
race
shore.
to reach her stranded cub.
Water swirls quickly around the small body. The cub struggles to stay above the surface. A floating log drifts past. The cub climbs onto the slippery wood. It crouches low, trying to keep balance. The river continues carrying the log downstream. On the riverbank, the mother cougar runs beside the water. Her eyes never leave the cub. She searches for a way to reach it.
Carried by the steady current, these
Above the
vibrant water
forest,
hyacinths begin their
bald
slow
eagles
journey
circle
through the flooded
slowly.
cypress channels of the Everglades.
Their sharp eyes watch the scene below. In the wild, every opportunity matters. Beneath the dark water, something begins to move. A large alligator glides silently through the river. Only its eyes rise above the surface.
Stranded by the floodwaters, the young cub must
The
rely on
predator
instinct
studies
to
the
navigate
drifting
the
log.
treacherous currents of the Everglades.
The cub remains unaware of the danger. But the mother cougar sees everything. Her muscles tighten with instinct. Without hesitation, She leaps into the water. Strong strokes push her against the current. Waves splash around her shoulders. The floating log spins slowly ahead.
Against the relentless floodwaters of the Everglades,
The
she
cub
fights
clings
with every
tightly
ounce
to the
of
wood.
strength to save her young.
The alligator moves closer beneath the surface. The water begins to ripple around the log. The cub senses movement below. The mother reaches the log just in time. She places herself between the cub and the water.
The rising waters of the Everglades
The
present a
alligator
perilous
circles
challenge
carefully.
for the 6-month-old cub.
Predator and protector face each other.
Hold your position. I see
The
movement
river
in the water.
roars
Looks like a
around
large gator
them.
heading towards the bank.
The mother raises her head in warning.
Deep in the Everglades,
The alligator moves
the
forward
floodwaters
slightly.
concede a silent predator jizz.
Water explodes as both animals react. Waves crash against the drifting log. The cub crouches low in fear. Above the river, the eagles continue watching. The mother swipes fiercely at the water. The alligator hesitates for a moment. The river current begins pushing the log closer to shore. She pushes against the wood with her body. The current slowly changes direction.
The swollen
On a
river
nearby
carries them
trail,
deeper into the
A
Everglades.
wildlife ranger
But
hears
the
the
mother cougar
disturbance.
faces an immediate threat.
Adrift in the murk floodwater, a mother's vigilance is tested.
She runs
The
toward
alligator
the
senses
sound of
vulnerability,
rushing
circling
water.
closer to the stranded pair.
Through the trees, she sees the drifting log. She quickly understands the situation.
The relentless current pulls at them, but the
The
mother's
ranger prepares a
determination is
rescue rope.
absolute.
Carefully, she approaches the riverbank. The rope swings through the air. It lands across the floating log. The current begins guiding the log toward shore. The alligator circles one last time. Then it slowly disappears beneath the water. The danger fades into the dark river. The mother pushes the log toward shallow mud. The cub steadies itself carefully. The log finally touches the riverbank. The mother gently lifts the cub by the scruff. Both climb onto solid ground. The cub trembles but remains safe. The mother watches the water carefully.
Using the warm thermal currents, the eagle scans the vast wetland
The river
below,
grows calmer
ever vigilant
again.
for its next meal.
The cub slowly stands beside her. Its breathing begins to steady. The ranger steps back quietly. She allows the wild family space. The cub looks out across the wetlands. Evening wind moves through the trees. The forest grows quiet again. The cub walks closer to its mother. Together they move away from the river. Step by step they enter the forest. The sunset paints the sky in deep colors. The mother pauses and scans the forest. An eagle glides across the fading sky. The cub now walks with more confidence. Both animals move deeper into the trees. The ranger watches from a distance. The wetland slowly returns to silence. Night begins to approach the forest. The mother looks back to check on the cub. Together they walk beneath tall pine trees. The cub stays close beside her. Warm light filters through the branches. The mother pauses one last time. From a small hill, they overlook the swamp. The cub gazes across the wide Everglades. A bald eagle crosses the evening sky. Slowly, the mother leads the cub deeper into the forest. As the sun disappears, the wild continues its quiet story. This video represents original authorial work. The creator develops the concept, structures the story, shapes the emotional flow, selects the final scenes, and completes the editorial process. AI may be used only as a supporting production tool where appropriate. This content is not uploaded in bulk, not repetitive by design, and not intended as low-effort automated media. It is a human-shaped creative production built to deliver narrative value, emotional depth, and educational awareness around animal rescue themes.